Oh my goddamn, holy shit, I'm the man. If I say that I ain't about it, then I'm lying in advance. Picture me with about 20 grand worth of money all up inside of my hands, all up inside of my pants. Now picture me with about a couple million fans. I've had some lonely nights, and there's been plenty of times where I would just jerk myself off with my bedroom lights turned off, just to spice up my own personal sex life. But that's the sad price that I have to pay, just to ensure that the next day when I go to work, I can keep a level-headed mind and just stay sane. I fucked a bitch as of recently, but it was only accidentally because I started out as just a kissing game. And after watching a movie together is something that normal friends would do in the stormiest weather. Yeah. Is that really normal to you? Or is that friendship really worth it to you? If you can enjoy that same movie all by yourself and learn to appreciate yourself more than you realize. I think I'm more humble than I actually realize. But the feeling of doing that all in and of itself really helps. But it hurts like hell, because the more time that passes, you just feel like you're still trapped in hell, while all of this time has passed. And the kissing game got old too fast between me and that last bitch that kept egging me on to have sex with her, saying I want you now, over and over again. That's the words that she said. And the sad part is eventually I caved in and just let it happen. I couldn't really just simply avoid it, considering I hadn't had sex within the last 6 to 7 years, man. So it was like a step up to me, because I had an actual friend that genuinely liked spending time with me, not just for my money, and not just based off how ugly or handsome I was or still am, but having sex with someone who was previously your best friend, or is still your best friend, complicates things immensely before the very end, or even in the end. Especially if you still live at home with your family and your grandpa sleeps in the bedroom right next to you, and both your aunt and your grandmother sleep in the room right next to his bedroom. Do you know how inconvenient and also inconsiderate doing something like that even is? Even though it might seem more convenient to you. Yes, of course I do. I did actually fully understand and comprehend that conversation that we had, that man-to-man conversation, Caleb, and I appreciate you being a stepdad.
Are you kidding me?
Even taking it, even Satan's taking it, even Satan's taking it, my soul, and he's taking it. My soul's been taken, it's okay. It's in the end, I'm still the same. And God's got my back, so even without a soul, I still be so cold and still be living. Now back to the matter of the subject at hand. When I was talking about being a man and the principalistic ways to go ballistic like every day, I appreciate you being my stepdad, even in taking a few steps further than my real dad, to take time out of your days to actually be my real dad when I basically never had a dad. The thing that pisses me off more than I realized originally is that good-hearted people can turn to alcoholism, and it gives those same people major pushes in negative directions that they don't really want to be moving towards in this life. A few beers here and there is one thing, and that's cool with me. Not that I would ever sit down to have a drink or light up a bowl of weed. Not hating on people like that. That shit's just not for me. I'm a bit different from how other people perceive me to be. Most people think they can spew all their negative energy and just toss it all over me, and everything will just be peaches mixed with cream. I want settled down. I can't settle down. I won't settle down until I see y'all's negative energy drain itself out of me, purify the demons that live in me. Purification of demons and everything that's in between them. They say that a moving car inside of a dream depicts the direction that your life is headed. Until it comes to a sudden stop, your heart just stops. You look over to other rappers with way less hotter songs, but they actually establish themselves through personally produced albums with fans by the millions or fans by the thousands. I've been a rapper for the last 3 years with more trials and errors through each song that I made. In past tenses, did better than currently released tracks only to provoke my mind with some more OCD symptoms. Thinking to myself, maybe I don't even know how to really rap, but I'm still killing them. That's why my fans of my music, they still listen, but at the end of the day, nobody really gives a crap about me. Only get about 5 or 7 views as of recently for multiple songs that I've dropped about 2 weeks ago, but then I look back at past songs from 8 or 9 months ago and more people actually gave a fuck about me back then and had more time from their days and nights to actually listen to what I had to say. Who the fuck is y'all kidding, telling me that I'm tripping about this shit? Why? Should I purchase a handgun, be pistol gripping, show up and just pistol whip him, dip out after? In a way, I guess I would be just dipping then, hating but not to mention then. That's why I keep distance, like a 4-second time interval between 2 cars moving in the same exact direction, driving down an intersection. Mind stuck in the past so I can't focus on the present. From dope heads on street corners to every publicly abused peasant whose life is very far from being pleasant. Trust me homies, I get it. Sometimes this life don't feel like it's really even worth living, but you gotta still stay on your feet. Trust me, one day the message God sends you will be one you could easily get with. I feast on rappers just like I'm always at the same damn picnic. By that I don't mean I eat rappers, I just mean that I don't ever take time out of my days to actually go out in public just to meet you bastards. That you call yourselves rappers, but you're really just bastards. So I put my own raps out for the whole world to critique until they're eventually all so sickening that it just eats at you assholes. Like every singular verse within every one of my raps turned into human beings instead of just simply words, and turned into cannibalism to eat y'all and flush the turds down the toilet afterwards. Backwards motherfucking rappers getting kidnapped and tossed in a river with absolutely no liver. Take your medications while I resort to prayers to God and rap so vicious that I started levitating. Christians love me more than the sick ones who worship Satan. I leave rappers dead or barely alive laying on the pavement. From generations to generations, passed down through the darkest parts of the inner matrix. My mind is that same inner matrix, filled with the thoughts that make me so impatient. Trying to improve, but I always feel held back by Satan. I can't let him take me. I won't let him take me. If I back down right now from attempting to reach the afterlife when I die and go to heaven, what would God say to me then at that point in time? Then I'm sick of not having fake friends, no one I can hang with, a life that's filled with hatred, and a bank account with only $5,500 or maybe only slightly more than that, and an extra $140 I received for my 27th birthday. I know most people my age have never seen that much money in their whole damn lifespan, man, damn. But the irony is, those same people despise the idea of actually working to make happier moments more enjoyable in life, so instead we got bums in the streets doing crack like every night.